welcome to another edition of Peter Synthetics. My name is Brian, and we're here with you, helping you out with your search for the best lubricant. And that's probably why you've landed on my channel. I'm really glad that you've been able to get here to my little tiny corner of YouTube. I appreciate you being a part of the channel and viewing us today. As you know, I'm an Amsoil dealer. So you may think that what I have to say is biased, and there may be a few things that's biased. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that, that hey, nothing, everything that I say is non-biased. Well, I think if it's got to do with Amsoil, it's got a lot uh, to it because Amsoil really is just the best product you could get for as far as lubrication. You just can't find anything else that stands up against testing. And that's what Amsoil does is test, 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 test. They do a lot of testing. So this particular fluid that we're looking at today is the Severe Gear 75W90. And it's the premier rear end fluid, just not just rear end fluid, any kind of lubrication that requires 70W90 in the gear lube. Excuse me, in the gear lube line. We've got ASTM 3233 and ASTM D8892, and that's based upon those particular things. You can Google those things and look them up yourself. You can see what kind of testing and what it was required to get those specifications. So it's designed for those that demand the best in engineer with high film strength for high load demands, reduces friction, and provides the ultimate protection against wear. It excels in extreme temperatures and helps maintain efficiency and outperforms conventional gear oils. It's excellent for all cars and trucks, but it really works well for towing, hauling, racing, commercial use, and other severe duties that it might need. It excels in hot and cold temperatures. It resists breakdown. It delivers 20% more cold temperature protection than required by industry standard. It improves fuel economy and cold weather shifting, so less heat, less friction. Okay, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure that out. I'm not a rocket scientist, and I stunk at math. But basically, it just says if there's less drag, if there's less heat, if there's less friction, things are going to roll a little smoother. The molecules that are in our 100% synthetic fluid are uniformly made. And if I had a marble, I'd show you. But basically, if you had a marble, okay, and a rock, marble would be synthetic, rock would be what you'd see in conventional oils or synthetic blends even, because the blends have conventional oil. And all of the molecules are of a random shape, whereas synthetic is perfectly round, it's perfect sphere. Not exactly a perfect sphere because nothing's perfect, but you get what I'm saying. It's all uniform. And that's real testing. You can take a look. Some gear loops fail to meet basic low temperature requirements. Mobil 175W140 gear oil, for example, failed to meet the requirements of the industry standard. Okay, Severe Gear, on the other hand, delivers 20% more cold temperature protection than standard requires. So it's just a great fluid. So it's a great fluid. And if you'd like to order some for your rear end or front end, you just need to make sure that it works. You can give me a call. Just go to orderoil24.com. It's got my phone number listed. It's showing you right here on the screen. If you'd like to order some, you can click shop and it brings you right up to the Amsoil site, and that transmits our data directly to Amsoil so that you don't have to worry about our dealer number, which is 303-31652, and you can find that in the description and in the comments. You can request a catalog, and we'll send that right on over to your house or to your mailing address, whatever that is. So you can take a look at that, what we got going on here. So this is our site, and there may be a redesign by the time you get here. I have been working on a redesign. I can't wait for you guys to see that. So Severe Gear 75W90, a great fluid. And, I can't talk about this fluid without talking about Bobby Unser and his particular take on this. Bobby Unser was the Pikes Peak champion in the late 60s, and that's how we really got our start. He was having issues with his rear end. He was having to rebuild or replace parts every single race. Al Amatuzio, the Amsoil founder, got a hold of him, or he got a hold of Al and requested some rear end fluid for him, and they got it sent out to him, put it in his rear end, and it lasted until the very next year before they had to do any kind of work to it. And he was climbing hills. I mean, we're talking about like older rear ends with, that requires a lot of torque, and this thing's climbing up hills with this stuff in it, and nothing else would work. So that's the power and the prestige that Amsoil you can be provided. 100% synthetic gear lube. It is just the best. All right. I really appreciate you being a part of the channel. This is our gear oil series. And if you have any other questions, just please give us a call at orderoil24.com. Get our phone number there. And as always here, I thank you for being a part of the channel. Please like and subscribe. And as we always say here at Peter Synthetics, we go deep.
Check out orderoil24.com.